your name?
Lucy.
And where are you from?
I'm from Wigan.
Oh, yeah! Wow, you sing like flawless.
At 14, Lucy Thomas's rendition of Moon River on The Voice Kids mesmerized millions, hinting at a promising future. Yet her journey took unexpected turns. How did Lucy transition from a reality TV sensation to a dedicated artist with a unique path? This exploration delves into her post-show endeavors, including multiple album releases and a growing online presence, uncovering the current status of this remarkable young talent, transitioning from television to recording artist. Lucy's journey from television star to recording artist is a fascinating tale of reinvention, ambition, and artistic exploration. It's not often that we see someone make such a dramatic shift in their career, but Lucy has proven that it's not only possible, it can be incredibly successful. When Lucy first signed with Cavendish Records, it wasn't just another record deal, it was a statement. Having spent years in the spotlight as a beloved television personality, Lucy could have easily stuck to what she knew best. Yet there was a certain hunger within her to evolve, to step out of the character she had been playing on TV, and to showcase a more authentic, multifaceted version of herself. The deal with Cavendish was a major turning point. Why Cavendish? What motivated Lucy to partner with them? The answer lies in both her desire for creative freedom and the label's reputation for nurturing unique talents. Cavendish Records is known for working with artists who push boundaries, so it wasn't just about commercial success. For Lucy, it was about finding a label that would respect her artistic vision, a place where she could build her musical identity without being confined by the expectations tied to her previous fame. In an industry where artists often sign deals under pressure, Lucy's contract with Cavendish was driven by a mutual understanding. Lucy needed the resources, but she also craved the artistic space to explore and redefine herself. The label, recognizing her potential, allowed her the time and flexibility to develop her sound, creating an environment where her creativity could flourish without the shadow of her TV persona looming too heavily. On February 1, 2019, Lucy released her debut album, Premiere. This wasn't just a musical debut, it was a powerful declaration of who she was now, who she wanted to become, and what she was capable of achieving as an artist. Premiere marked a departure from the sugary pop tunes often associated with TV stars turned singers. Instead, Lucy embraced a more mature, sophisticated sound that blended elements of indie pop, electronic, and even a hint of alternative rock. The album, with its haunting melodies and introspective lyrics, resonated with listeners in a way that her previous television work never could. The reception was a mixture of surprise and admiration. Fans who had followed Lucy through her television career were taken aback by how effortlessly she transitioned from the small screen to the music scene. Critics praised the depth of Premiere, noting that it showcased Lucy's range as both a vocalist and a songwriter. The album's tracks, each carefully crafted with layers of emotion, spoke of heartache, resilience, and self-discovery, themes that not only connected with her audience but also illustrated her personal growth. It wasn't all smooth sailing, though. As with any major career shift, some critics were skeptical. They questioned if Lucy could ever shake off the TV persona that had defined her for so long. But as the album found its way into the hands of listeners, it became clear. Lucy wasn't just another TV star trying to cash in on her fame. She was an artist in her own right, determined to create something genuine. One of the standout tracks from the album, Shadows and Light, became an instant fan favorite. The track is an anthem for anyone who's ever been caught between two worlds, struggling to reconcile their past with their future. It was this kind of raw, vulnerable songwriting that cemented Lucy's status as an artist with something meaningful to offer, not just a flash in the pan, but someone who had long-term potential, defining her musical identity beyond TV. The transition from television to music could have been riddled with cliches and predictable trends, but Lucy made a conscious effort to carve out her own space in the industry. Gone were the days of scripted reality TV moments. With her music, Lucy found a new canvas, one where she could explore and express her deepest emotions, her vulnerabilities, and her evolving sense of self. What is perhaps most striking about Lucy's transition is how she built her musical identity, step by step, beyond the constraints of her TV background. Her music wasn't about fame, it was about authenticity. From the first single to the final track of Premiere, there was a sense of consistency in the emotional depth and creativity that drove her work. This wasn't just about writing catchy pop songs. Lucy delved into a more complex form of musical storytelling. She used her platform to tackle personal and societal themes, focusing on issues like mental health, personal growth, and the complexity of human relationships. While television often required her to fit into a specific mold or persona, her music allowed her to be multidimensional, far beyond the typecast she was often put into on screen. In interviews, Lucy has talked about how her time in the public eye, especially her years as a television personality, taught her the importance of shedding superficial layers. Music, for her, became a way of expressing all the things she'd kept inside, things she hadn't been able to show as an actress or reality TV star. She worked closely with a team of producers and co-writers who helped her explore genres she had always been passionate about, but never had the chance to fully embrace. Her musical style evolved over time, drawing from influences as diverse as Florence, plus the Machine's atmospheric sound, Lord's moody lyricism, and the introspective nature of artists like Sufjan Stevens. Lucy's ability to blend these styles while still maintaining a distinct sound is what set her apart from other artists who have attempted similar career transitions. She wasn't chasing trends, she was setting her own. One pivotal moment in this creative journey came during the production of her second album, which followed Premiere. She took more control of the songwriting process, experimenting with different instruments and even dabbling in producing some of the tracks herself. It was in this phase that Lucy fully realized her artistic voice, confident, exploratory, and deeply personal. She wasn't just performing music, she was living it, embodying it in a way that transcended her previous life in front of the cameras. Lucy's transition from television to recording artist has been one of the most exciting and inspiring transformations in recent memory. From her strategic partnership with Cavendish Records, to the successful release of Premiere, and her bold artistic choices along the way, she has proven that artists can evolve and thrive even when the world expects them to stay in the same box. Lucy's story serves as a powerful reminder that the journey toward artistic authenticity is never linear, but it's always worth the effort. Lucy's journey from debut to stardom. After the release of her debut album Premiere in 2019, Lucy wasn't just content with basking in the spotlight. She knew that in order to build a sustainable music career, she needed to stay true to herself while constantly evolving. So she did exactly that. She kept pushing boundaries, releasing album after album, refining her sound, and building a relationship with her fans that went far beyond music. Let's take a closer look at how Lucy's career unfolded through the years, from the release of Encore to Beyond, and how she leveraged digital platforms to solidify her place in the industry. Lucy's second album, Encore, dropped in 2020, just as the world was being hit by the pandemic. If Premiere was about discovering her identity, Encore was about resilience and finding hope in uncertainty. The album had a more polished, refined sound, blending her signature pop sensibility with elements of orchestral arrangements. The title itself, a nod to an artist returning to the stage after the first performance, set the tone. Songs like Stay With Me and The Light We Lost conveyed themes of hope, love, and strength during times of hardship. Critically, Encore was praised for its emotional depth. Where Premiere introduced Lucy as an artist, Encore showcased her growth. The themes of perseverance resonated with listeners, especially during a time when many were feeling isolated. The album was met with commercial success, climbing the charts in multiple countries and showing that Lucy wasn't a one-hit wonder. In 2021, Lucy released Timeless, an album that truly reflected her evolution as both a songwriter and an artist. This was her love letter to her past, present, and future. The album's production leaned more into soul and R&B influences, with lush instrumentation and a more mature vocal style. Tracks like Forever and Always and In Your Arms explored the complexities of love, longing, and connection. Timeless marked a shift in Lucy's musical identity. It wasn't just about catchy tunes anymore, it was about telling stories through rich, layered music. Fans and critics alike noticed the change. The album received positive reviews for its maturity and emotional complexity, and it allowed Lucy to expand her fan base by appealing to listeners who were drawn to more sophisticated, soulful music. With Destiny in 2022, Lucy pushed her musical boundaries even further, embracing elements of pop rock and indie with a more rebellious edge. The album was a powerful declaration of independence and empowerment. Tracks like Unbreakable and Rise Again were anthems of strength, resilience, and self-empowerment. Lucy explored themes of personal growth, overcoming obstacles, and embracing her true self, no longer confined by expectations. Fans saw Destiny as a bold and unapologetic record. The album received rave reviews for its authenticity and maturity, and it was a commercial hit, solidifying Lucy's place as a multifaceted artist. Her ability to seamlessly transition between genres and tackle deep, introspective subjects made Destiny stand out as a defining moment in her career. By the time Beyond dropped in 2023, Lucy had truly found her voice. This album marked the culmination of everything she'd been working towards. It blended elements of all her previous albums, pop, rock, soul, and orchestral arrangements, but with an added layer of experimental sounds. Beyond was both a reflective and forward-thinking project. It tackled themes like self-actualization, chasing dreams, and embracing life's uncertainties. The standout track, Chasing the Stars, became an instant fan favorite, symbolizing Lucy's journey to transcend expectations and chart her own course. Beyond received universal praise for its bold experimentation, lyricism, and cohesive sound, proving that Lucy was not only an artist with staying power, but one who would continue to innovate for years to come. Lucy didn't just rely on traditional methods to promote her music. She knew that in today's digital age, an artist's presence on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok was crucial to building a long-lasting career. One of her most impressive digital accomplishments was her cover of Hallelujah, which amassed over 35 million views on YouTube. It wasn't just about the viral numbers, it was about the emotional connection she built with her audience through this simple yet powerful performance. The Hallelujah cover showcased Lucy's vocal range and her ability to emotionally connect with her audience. It was a stripped-down version that let her voice take center stage, and fans from all over the world praised her raw emotion and sincerity. It wasn't a radio hit, it was a moment of vulnerability, and that resonated deeply with listeners. This viral success wasn't a fluke, it was a testament to Lucy's authenticity and her growing influence in the digital space. Beyond Hallelujah, Lucy continued to build her digital presence with consistent content across platforms. She used Instagram to share behind-the-scenes moments, connect with fans, and promote her latest projects. On TikTok, Lucy showcased snippets of her songwriting process as well as challenges and collaborations with other creators. These small moments of interaction helped her connect with a global audience in a personal, relatable way. Lucy's ability to engage with fans has been central to her sustained success. She has always prioritized authentic connection, whether through social media, fan meet and greets, or live performances. When it comes to fan engagement, Lucy is all about transparency and openness. She shares her personal journey, her struggles with self-doubt, her triumphs, and her creative process, allowing fans to see the person behind the music. Her live performances have become an extension of that connection. Lucy doesn't just show up, sing her hits, and leave. She puts on intimate, powerful shows where she interacts with the audience, tells personal stories, and makes her fans feel like they're a part of her journey. Her tours are known for their emotional depth, and they often feature fan interactions where audience members are invited to share their own stories of how Lucy's music has impacted their lives. The personal touch Lucy brings to her music and fan engagement has helped her build a loyal, global community. Fans from different corners of the world feel a deep connection to her, not just because of the music, but because of the person she is off stage. This bond has allowed Lucy to thrive in an industry that can often feel transient and driven by trends. Lucy's path to building a sustainable career hasn't been without its challenges, but what's undeniable is her ability to evolve with grace. From premiere to beyond, she has navigated the ever-changing landscape of the music industry, staying true to her roots while also pushing artistic boundaries. By combining her musical evolution with a strategic digital presence and genuine fan engagement, Lucy has created not just a music career but a lasting legacy. In a world where trends come and go, Lucy's authenticity and passion for her craft ensure that her impact will be felt for years to come. The defining moment on The Voice Kids. Lucy's journey to becoming a household name began with a performance that captivated the nation. At 14 years old, her appearance on The Voice Kids was more than just a competition entry. It was the moment she revealed her extraordinary talent to the world and set the course for her future career. Let's rewind to the moment that started it all. Lucy's audition on The Voice Kids remains one of the most talked about moments in the show's history. Singing Moon River, her voice carried an emotional depth that resonated far beyond her years. It wasn't just her technical skill that left a mark. It was the way she brought new life to a classic song, making it entirely her own. The response from the judges was immediate and enthusiastic. They praised her control, tone, and ability to connect so deeply with a song. Beyond the stage, the audience at home was equally enthralled. Viewers took to social media to express their admiration, with many declaring her audition the highlight of the season. Within days, her performance went viral, sparking discussions about her potential as a future star. What made her rendition of Moon River so unforgettable was its authenticity. Lucy wasn't just performing, she was sharing a piece of herself. For a 14-year-old to communicate such vulnerability and grace was remarkable, and it quickly became clear that this was no ordinary contestant. After her standout audition, Lucy's journey through The Voice Kids was a steady progression of increasingly impressive performances. In the battle rounds, she delivered a heartfelt rendition of Somewhere Only We Know, showcasing her ability to blend seamlessly with other singers while still standing out. Her vocal maturity and stage presence impressed the judges, securing her spot in the next round. The knockouts presented an even bigger challenge. Lucy chose to perform Adele's Someone Like You, a song known for its emotional weight and technical difficulty. Her stripped-back, piano-accompanied version highlighted her vocal precision and emotional sensitivity. The judges were unanimous in their praise, calling her performance a masterclass in simplicity and power. By the time Lucy reached the semi-finals, she had become one of the season's most celebrated contestants. Her semi-final performance, Bridge Over Troubled Water, was a high point in her journey. The combination of her soaring vocals and emotional delivery left an indelible impression. Although she didn't make it to the finals, Lucy's semi-final performance solidified her status as a fan favorite and marked her as a standout talent in the competition. The buzz surrounding Lucy didn't end when her time on the show came to a close. If anything, it only intensified. Her audition performance continued to circulate online, gaining millions of views and introducing her talent to an even wider audience. Following her semi-final exit, Lucy was inundated with offers and opportunities. Record labels, talent agents, and industry professionals all expressed interest in working with her. One of the most significant outcomes was an invitation to perform at a high-profile charity event, where she was introduced to some of the biggest names in the music industry. In addition to professional opportunities, Lucy's fan base grew exponentially. Supporters from around the world reached out to express how her music had touched them. Many were drawn to her authenticity and relatability, qualities that set her apart from other young artists. Lucy also began using social media as a way to connect with her fans and showcase her versatility as a performer. Posting covers of popular songs, she continued to demonstrate her range and creativity. Her ability to reimagine well-known tracks in a way that felt fresh and personal kept her audience engaged and eager for more. While the immediate aftermath of The Voice Kids brought exciting opportunities, it also came with its challenges. Lucy has spoken about the pressure of navigating the industry at such a young age and the importance of staying true to herself. These early experiences helped her develop a sense of resilience that would serve her well in the years to come. The legacy of her time on The Voice Kids. Lucy's time on The Voice Kids wasn't just a competition. It was a transformative experience that shaped the artist she would become. The show gave her a platform to showcase her talent, but it also taught her valuable lessons about hard work, perseverance, and staying grounded in the face of success. Looking back, Lucy often credits The Voice Kids as the catalyst for her career. It gave her the confidence to pursue music seriously and the exposure she needed to take her first steps into the industry. More importantly, it showed her that music could be a powerful way to connect with people on a deeply personal level. Even years later, Lucy's performances on The Voice Kids continue to be celebrated by fans and industry insiders alike. Her journey on the show wasn't just about winning. It was about discovering her voice, both literally and figuratively. Lucy's audition on The Voice Kids was more than just a great performance. It was a defining moment that set the stage for everything that followed. From the immediate impact of Moon River to the opportunities that arose in the aftermath, her time on the show was a pivotal chapter in her story. While many contestants fade into obscurity after their time on reality TV, Lucy used her experience as a springboard for something greater. Her journey serves as a reminder that true talent, combined with authenticity and hard work, has the power to transcend any competition. Lucy may not have taken home the title, but she left with something far more valuable: a sense of purpose and a clear path forward. That moment on The Voice Kids wasn't just the start of her career, it was the start of a lifelong journey to share her voice with the world. Challenges faced. The music industry is a crowded space, and for Lucy, standing out in a market saturated with fresh talent, viral hits, and ever-changing trends was no small feat. While her initial success brought her into the spotlight, maintaining relevance in an industry where today's star can be forgotten tomorrow was a constant challenge. One of the biggest obstacles she faced was overcoming the skepticism surrounding her transition from television to music. The industry and the public can be harsh, often quick to label anyone with a background in reality TV as a novelty act. Lucy had to work twice as hard to prove that she wasn't just a fleeting figure capitalizing on her television fame, but a genuine artist with something meaningful to offer. The rise of streaming platforms also posed a challenge. In an age where algorithms often dictate visibility, Lucy found herself navigating a landscape that didn't always favor introspective, carefully crafted music over catchy, short-lived viral hits. While she stayed true to her artistic identity, the pressure to produce music that aligned with popular trends was undeniable. And then there was the personal toll. The demands of being in the spotlight, balancing public expectations, constant comparisons, and the need to evolve artistically could be overwhelming. Lucy has spoken openly about the mental strain of sustaining relevance while staying authentic, a balancing act that many artists struggle with but rarely discuss. Rather than bending to the pressures of the industry, Lucy made a bold decision. She chose to prioritize artistic integrity over mainstream visibility. For her, music wasn't about chasing trends or climbing the charts, it was about creating something authentic and lasting. This decision wasn't without its sacrifices. Turning down opportunities that could have brought her immediate fame in favor of projects that aligned with her vision often meant fewer headlines and less commercial success. However, for Lucy, staying true to her values was non-negotiable. One pivotal moment came when she decided to leave her major label to pursue an independent path. While her time with the label had given her a strong start, Lucy felt that the creative limitations imposed by commercial expectations were stifling her growth. Going independent allowed her to take full control of her music, writing, producing, and releasing songs on her terms. Of course, this came with its own set of challenges. Without the financial and promotional backing of a major label, Lucy had to rely on her resourcefulness and the support of her fan base to get her music heard. She began crowdfunding for projects, connecting directly with her audience in a way that was both humbling and empowering. Her first independently released project was a deeply personal EP, a collection of songs that explored themes of self-discovery, resilience, and the complexities of human connection. While it didn't dominate the charts, it was a critical success, praised for its raw honesty and innovative sound. For Lucy, this marked a turning point, not just in her career, but in her identity as an artist. By embracing independence, Lucy found the freedom to experiment with her sound and explore genres that resonated with her, from ethereal indie ballads to folk-inspired storytelling. She collaborated with like-minded artists, delving into smaller, more intimate projects that showcased her versatility and depth. The challenges Lucy faced didn't just shape her career, they shaped her as a person. Navigating the ups and downs of the music industry taught her resilience, self-awareness, and the importance of staying grounded. One of the biggest lessons she learned was how to manage rejection and criticism. In the early stages of her career, negative reviews or underperforming singles would shake her confidence. But over time, Lucy realized that external validation wasn't the measure of her worth as an artist. Instead, she focused on creating music that felt true to her and connected with her audience on a deeper level. Her journey also helped her develop a strong sense of self. Through her music, Lucy explored her own vulnerabilities and struggles, turning them into art that resonated with others. Songs about heartbreak, self-doubt, and resilience weren't just cathartic for her. They became anthems for her fans, who found solace and inspiration in her lyrics. Lucy also became a vocal advocate for mental health, drawing from her own experiences to raise awareness about the pressures faced by young artists. She frequently speaks about the importance of balance, sharing her journey of learning to set boundaries and prioritize self-care in an industry that often glorifies burnout. Beyond her personal growth, Lucy's journey has also been about giving back. Recognizing the struggles she faced as an independent artist, she began mentoring up-and-coming musicians, offering guidance and support to those navigating the same challenges she once faced. This sense of community and collaboration has become a cornerstone of her career, reflecting her belief that success is most meaningful when shared. Today, Lucy stands as a testament to the power of perseverance and authenticity. While her path hasn't always been easy, every challenge she's faced has contributed to the artist and person she is today. Her story is a reminder that success in the music industry isn't just about hits and awards. It's about creating art that matters. Lucy's commitment to staying true to herself, even when it meant taking the harder road, has not only set her apart, but also inspired countless fans and fellow artists. As she continues to navigate the ever-evolving music landscape, Lucy remains focused on her mission: to create music that connects, heals, and uplifts. Whether through intimate acoustic sessions, experimental new projects, or collaborations with emerging talents, she is constantly evolving, proving that authenticity and artistry are timeless. In Lucy's words, the music industry can be tough, but if you know who you are and why you're doing it, you'll always find your way. And for Lucy, the journey is far from over. Each step she takes is another note in a story that's as powerful and unique as her voice. Lucy's most recent album, Beyond, released earlier this year, is a significant milestone in her career. The album showcases a maturity in her sound and songwriting, exploring themes of transformation, self-reflection, and hope. Described by critics as her most ambitious work yet, Beyond blends genres like indie pop, folk, and electronic elements, creating a lush and introspective soundscape that resonates deeply with listeners. Standout tracks include Horizons, a soaring anthem about embracing the unknown, and Roots, an emotional ballad reflecting on her journey and personal growth. Lucy co-wrote and co-produced much of the album, highlighting her increased involvement in the creative process. Beyond not only demonstrates her growth as an artist, but also cements her ability to connect with her audience through raw, heartfelt storytelling. In October 2024, Lucy made a splash with her West End debut at the historic Theatre Royal Drury Lane, marking another career highlight. The sold-out performance was a blend of her greatest hits and tracks from beyond, accompanied by a live orchestra that brought her music to life in a stunning new way. Critics praised her stage presence and vocal power, noting how she effortlessly bridged the gap between the intimacy of her songwriting and the grandeur of a theatrical setting. Fans described the show as magical and an unforgettable experience, further cementing Lucy's reputation as a dynamic live performer. Theatre Royal wasn't her only notable performance this year. Lucy has also been performing at festivals and intimate venues, reconnecting with her audience in a post-pandemic world. These performances have allowed her to showcase her versatility, whether through stripped-back acoustic sets or full-band productions. What's next for Lucy? Looking ahead, Lucy's fans have much to be excited about. While she has remained tight-lipped about specific projects, there's speculation that she's already working on new music. In interviews, Lucy has hinted at experimenting with new genres and collaborations, suggesting that her next chapter could include more global influences and boundary-pushing sounds. A potential international tour has also been teased, with whispers of dates in North America, Europe, and Australia. If confirmed, it would be Lucy's most ambitious tour yet, giving her the opportunity to connect with her growing global fan base. Lucy's dedication to her craft, combined with her willingness to evolve and take creative risks, makes her one of the most exciting artists to watch. Whether through new music, memorable performances, or unexpected collaborations, it's clear that Lucy's journey is far from over, and her best work may still be yet to come. Lucy Thomas's journey from the voice to a thriving music career is a testament to her talent, resilience, and authenticity. Her story continues to inspire fans worldwide. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on her incredible journey.